On the tall building model, here we have to design the foundation tall building, but before we had to check the location of the column and the name. For that, go to the table, analysis result, frame output, and double click on the element forces column. Here the table display of the column. Now go to the story, but before stretch it and select story 1. Similarly, output cases, here select the dead load and similarly station short ascending. Here you can see in column all the column name from 1 to 16. As you can see, go to the model structure object and expand story 1 and go to the column and check the size of the each column, whether it 500 into 500 or 600 into 600. Here from column 5 1 to 5, all the column of size 500 into 500, and column number 6 7 10 11 is of column 600 into 600, but remaining column is of 500 into 500 of size. Check all, then go to define um, frame property and check the size and material, then click on OK. Now here the problem statement, and the spacing between the two column is 6 meter. Now here the mm, name of the column, as you can see, column 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to the 16. This is the location name of the column, and here the SBC of soil is 300 kilonewton per meter square, and the allowable settlement is 1 centimeter. Here the each column has their individual dead load and the light load, as you can see from column 1 2 3 to the column 16. Every column has their different dead load and the light load. Now let's go to the safe software to design the foundation. Okay. Now open the safe software, go to file and select new model. Then make sure design code should be IS 456 2000 and unit must be metric. Go to the design preference, minimum core slab, give 50 50 top bottom and choose the bar size 22 mm. Grid, select grid only. Now here number of grid line in x and y direction is 19 and the grid spacing take 1 meter in both direction. Then click on OK. Now here you can see the grids. Now go to the define material, add new material, give the material name mat footing, M40, and material type concrete. Now here type the value of the grade M40. All the This all default value of M40 grade. Now click on OK. Then again add new material for the HYSD 500. Select material type rebar and again type the value for HYSD 500. Then click on OK. Then OK. Now go to define slab property, add new property. Give the slab name. Mat footing. Slab material M40 and the slab mat and give the thickness 500. Then click on OK. Then again click on OK, close it, go to define and click on column properties, add new properties. Now here we have to enter for the two column size 500 and the 600. Select the material M40 and give the dimension 500 into 500. Click on OK and similarly do for 600 into 600 of column size. Then click on OK. Again go to define soil subgrade properties, add new property. Go to modified and enter the subgrade modulus of 3e plus 4. Click on OK. Again OK to exit. Then again go to define and check the load pattern, load cases and the load combination for the both dead load and the light load. Again go to define, check load cases. OK. Again go to define and here load combination. Here we have to add the new combination for the dead scale factor 1.5. Similarly for the lab load is scale factor 1.5. And design section, click on the strength, click on OK. Again add the second combo. Now here scale factor will be 1 for the both dead load and the live load. And design section, select service normal, initial and the long term. Click on OK. Then click on OK. Now we have to draw here footing and columns. Now go to the draw and select the draw slab area. Make sure properties should be mat footing. Then draw the footing from one end and close it at the same point. After done, you can exit it and select footing area. Click on footing and you can see at bottom left corner one area selected. Go to edit area and expand shrink area. Now here we have to enter 100 mm for the offset of the footing. Now go to draw again and draw column. Now here property below should be none, and the property above column 500, and height below 0, height above 2. Make sure. Now draw the column at 6 meter spacing as shown in the problem statement. Column 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of size of 500 into 500. And go to property above, and now for the column 600. Now here middle 4 column of size of 600. Now go to the draw design stripe. Now here enter the value 4 meter on the strip. Now click on left to right means horizontal strip. Click on the start point and end at the end point. Make the strip horizontal in X direction. Now select this strip layer B vertical. Now draw from top to bottom. Now go to draw. Sorry, I have left one strip. Now all done. Then go to assign support data soil properties and apply soil property on the footing. But before, must sure you select the footing area. Here the soil properties assign. Now go to now here we have to apply dead load and the live load for individual column. Then go to point load, name the dead load and enter the dead load as per given in the problem statement for the each column. Enter the size of column and click on OK. Again for the live load, select on the center of column, go to load data, point load, and now live load. Now enter the value of live load as per given in the question. Same size 500 into 500. Click on OK. Now here apply on the all column. You can check here the dead load and live load applied. For the all column you have to apply the same process. Now here I applied on the all 500 into 500 size of column dead load and the live load. As you can see, After all the 500 size of column applied, then here apply for the remaining column of the size of the 600 into 600. Then click on the point of the center column, then go to point load and here dead load. Enter the value of dead load. Make sure the size of that column is 600 into 600. Similarly, apply to the all the remaining three the same size of column. Here all the dead load and the live load applied to the each column. You can see the dead load and the live load applied. After that, change the rebar material of the footing, and similarly you have to change the rebar material of the strip. Make sure the rebar material for all the 4 horizontal and the 4 vertical strip. Change to rebar material to HYST 500. Then save your project before run analysis and design. After file save, go to run and run analysis. Now go to run and run design analysis and design. After, then go to the show punching shear. Here the value must be below the 1, so go to slab property and change the thickness of the slab. Now again run analysis and design. Then again check the shear punching shear. Now here lots of value is more than 1. Then again repeat the process, change the thickness of the slab, then click on OK and again run analysis and design. Again check the punching shear. Now here again some value is more than 1. Then again go to define slab property and modify the thickness, increase the thickness. click on OK. Again run analysis and design. Again check the punching shear. Now here all the value is less than 1. You can see the extrude view. Go to 3D and you can see the 3D view of the footing. Now go to, as you can see, the crack width, slab bottom face and the slab top face. There are minor crack. Now here you can run the detailing option. Click on drawing component view, slab view and rebar table. Here you can see the rebar table. Click on rebar schedule. Here you can see the rebar schedule. Now click on B quantity. Here you can see the quantity of steel. Then click on individual slab view. Click on expand mat 1 and you can see the reinforcement profile layer A, B, section 1, 2. Now here design of the footing done. Thank you for watching.